लाइव है लाइव
Hey. Are we live now? Can we get some hi, hello? We were live before we actually realized,
we were
I,
rehearsing and we were live.
are you sure you are rehearsing? I'm not sure, but yeah, it's fine. Hey, everyone. Hello. Okay, we are audible, I believe. Yeah, cool. Shubham, so would you like to kick off today's event?
Should we wait for a minute or two or should we start right away?
Yeah, we can wait for a minute or two. Till then, how it's going, everyone? GM. Good evening, good morning, good night, whatever it is. GM. All right. Let's wait for a couple of minutes and then we can start. Till then, you can just drop it down where you are joining from, what's going on. Are you excited about the virtual hack? And yeah, we'll start in a couple of minutes.
I guess we can start, right?
We can. I think, yeah, there are people who are waiting for this. And those who have not
Yes.
joined or missed somehow, like they
You
can
can
see the
always see the
recording as well.
recordings.
So,
Yes.
yeah. Over to you,
I'll
Subham.
share my screen and let me know if it's visible. Just a minute. Visible, right?
Yeah, it
Yes, I
is
guess.
visible.
So, hello everyone. Welcome to the opening ceremony for the virtual hackathon for Hack4Bengal 4.0. I guess we are all as excited for this season. So let's start right away. Should not waste more time. So we are in the opening ceremony as of now. This opening ceremony will consist of few rules and regulations, few guidelines, few like how to take part in the hackathon, what are things we expect, what are you expected to do as participants, and a few more extra things. So of course, in the very beginning, there are some rules and regulations which everyone needs to follow. So every team must consist of minimum 2 and maximum 4 members. When we say about this is what we are following for the offline as well as online rounds. In case you are a solo participant, we can consider you for the online round in case you are a solo participant, but offline round it must be a minimum 2 and max of 4. For online round, we can keep, maybe if you are single and if you don't have any teammates, you can still make a submission because that's a qualifying round, right? You can always help you find team members offline. All the projects in the hackathon should be original. By original, I mean it should be developed by you and your team and should be during the hackathon duration only. So if you have started developing before the hackathon, maybe 2 to 3 days ago, that won't be considered. We will verify it. So make sure you start developing during the hackathon after the hackathon kicks off. Again, plagiarism or use of pre-built code without credit will lead to disqualification. Plagiarism is not allowed. If you are using pre-built code, make sure you give due credit to the person who has actually used that and make sure you can use it actually. Submissions must be made before the deadline. There will be no extension. Unlike the offline hackathon, the online hackathon, there will be no extension because it's a 48 hours. That's enough time window for submissions. Make sure you keep at least 1 or 2 hours before the. Make sure you submit at least 1 or 2 hours before the deadline, so as to avoid last-minute delays. Having said that, one submission per team is allowed, not more than one submission, of course. So multiple team members should not submit. All the communications from our side, from the sponsor side, or whoever are there will be through emails or Discord only. You can receive emails from HackQuest or emails from us, from our Gmail, or maybe you will receive announcements to Discord. make sure everybody joins in the Discord, because that will be our place where we can interact with you and you can interact with us, as well as your fellow team members, as well as the mentors, the judges, the sponsors. Everybody will be there on Discord. You need to respect the organizers, the core team, because we are putting in efforts to make sure you get a flawless experience, and your fellow participants as well. There should not be any uh jhagda kind of thing in the Discord or anywhere else in a public platform. You should always maintain civic guidelines, and also you need to follow the code of conduct at all times. Code of conduct, I'll show you the website. It's hack4bengal.tech/coc. And any disputes, if you have any kind of problems which is originating out of your, during the hackathon and stuff, should be immediately reported to the organizing team. Organizing team, as in I am there, I am Shubham, we have Manish, we have Shagnik, we have Tamal, we have Tushar, we have Sanmoy, and yeah, that's all, I guess. So you can reach out to any one of them or to the organizing team. You can create a ticket in Discord, you can create a help desk, you can go to the help desk and anything. But yeah, you should bring us to that notice. Okay. Having said that, there are some few, as I told, the code of conduct, right? It's hack4bengal.tech/coc. Okay. You just need to go to this website and you can see the entire code of conduct. This is this pretty basic thing which you need to follow while you're taking part in the hackathon. Coming over to the submission guidelines, there are a few things which you need to take care of while you're submitting your projects on HackQuest. Okay. Lonely Wolf, all the questions and stuff, we'll just keep it on the later part of the session. Let's focus on the parts which we are showing right now, and then we can take our questions. How to create a team, how to join a team. We'll cover everything. So don't worry, okay? Okay. So only submissions made on HackQuest will be considered. So the platform where we are hosting the season is on HackQuest. So don't submit your projects on any other platform. In case you see, no Google form, no Discord, only on HackQuest. You need to include the project title, short description, and the name of your team members in the project description or wherever you see. The GitHub repository with full code and documentation is mandatory. Projects without a GitHub repository will not be considered. You need to ensure that the repository is public and accessible. Okay. You need to upload a short demo video of whatever your project you have made, 2 to 5 minutes at max, not more than that. Nobody will watch it if you make a huge video of half an hour. So make sure to keep it crisp and mention the important things. Any libraries, APIs, or tools you have used need to be ideally given credit to. Okay. Again, as I already said earlier, inaccessible or plagiarized submissions will be disqualified. There is no place for inaccessible code, because if we won't be able to access your code, we won't be able to mark it or judge it, right? So hence you need to give access, public access, and also no plagiarism. You need to also be prepared to present and defend your project in case some queries arise while we are reviewing the projects. You need to be available in Discord to present and defend your project during the evaluation. Again, it's not mandatory. If it's required, then it will be there. Okay. The last one is, of course, to include a clear README file explaining the project overview and other steps, the features, setups, installation, usage, technologies used, basic README file. Okay, it should be there. It should not be like blank. So these are all the submission guidelines which we talked about right now. Pretty basic stuff. One more important part which I want to cover is the main question which many of you might be having. What is this virtual hackathon? What is this in-person hackathon? Why is it happening all together? So will there be no online hackathon? Will there be no offline hackathon? Is this hackathon online or offline? So I'll explain to you this in phases. The online or the virtual hackathon is a chance for you to prove your skills and get directly a ticket to the offline hackathon. So in-person hackathon, the signature hackathon, which happens every year from the last 2 years, will also happen this year. The time and dates are tentatively 20 to 22nd June. Will be discussed later on. We'll post it. But yeah, the virtual hackathon is right now. So top X teams from this virtual hackathon, let's say if 100 teams are participating, the top 20 teams, let's say just a random number, will get direct entry to the offline hackathon. So the people who are getting selected from the virtual hackathon don't have to go through the rigorous process of registrations. So from the online hackathon, some people get selected. The offline registrations will anyways open. There will be a huge competition in that part. So in case you want to prove yourself and get a ticket, right, skipping the line, you can take part in this hackathon. You can get selected and wait for an entry in the offline hackathon. The offline registrations will also open soon after the online hackathon is done, and the remaining teams will be selected from there. And then the entire teams, the X plus Y teams, will be there in the in-person hackathon, which will happen at a venue which will be revealed later. So it will be happening in Kolkata itself. But yeah, just for up. So everybody knows there will be a virtual round. People will be selected from this. Let's say half of the people will come from the virtual hackathon. Then the in-person registration starts. People can register and they can wait for us to verify and sort out the list of people who actually get selected. And then they get a selection mail. And then the entire pool of people who got selected from the online round plus the people who got selected from the offline registrations will go to the offline hackathon. Okay. So any questions if you have, we'll also keep it in the end of the session. Ideas, Raj, there are no ideas. Again, we'll keep the Q&A at the end. So I'll just skip that part. But again, there is no ideas. It's basically open innovation. Innovate yourself. You can bring in your own ideas. Okay. Having said that, you need to join the Discord server, hack4bengal.tech/discord. Jump into our Discord, and there will be mentors, there will be judges, there will be the core team, there will be the organizers. Everybody will be there. So if you want to have any questions, if you have any questions, you can get answers to them directly from Discord. Don't try to reach out to individual people or don't DM people. You can just go over to the Discord and use the relevant channels mentioned over there to get your queries solved. Okay. Having said that, now I would like Manish, if you can take over from this part, the virtual hack schedule, and the other parts going forward.
Sure. I hope I am audible and visible properly.
Yes, you are.
Awesome, thanks. Before I proceed with, yeah, you can change the slide. Thank you. So basically, opening ceremony where we are right now, then the virtual hackathon actually begins, and the submission window will automatically open, of course. And from there, we will be having like Discord AMA where you can ask questions or like any specific doubts. But again, the Discord will be always open. Like the mentors will be there for the most of the time, and we will be there to help you as well. We have like we will be also having some fun challenges for some games, some music nights and stuff. As it's a virtual hack, we won't be able to give the similar experience which we usually have in the IRL stuff. But yeah, we will try our level best to do that as well. We have our team who will be helping us to do that as well. And the next part will be the again, everyone knows like while building, you will be needing some help on this. So mentoring will be going on side by side whenever you need us. Like we will be there. Then the closing ceremony, which will be on 20th, which will be exactly from now to 48 hours. Not from now, but yeah, the hackathon will start at 2 p.m. So from there to then next 2 p.m. And then after that, at from 3 p.m. we'll start the closing ceremony. Then the judging will start. It will go virtually itself. Like we will share the project details to the judges, and they will give the points and stuff, and then we will announce the winners on our socials and our Discord, and of course the winners will be notified via email as well. So again, this hackathon is not particularly having some winners or overall winners or anything like that. Considering the we try to keep it as qualifier round for the main IRL hackathon. Again, you know the reason. Last year we had around 6,000 applications, and everyone wants to join us. Of course, we as a hacker know that how it feels. Everyone wants to join if they register, and we know there were really good applications which we had to reject. But again, you know the reason. Like we had a capacity of 450, around 500 max. We cannot go beyond that, but we have the application around 6,000. So somehow we need to cut off or like reduce the participant number, and we have to send the rejection anyways. So going forward, of course, we have the like the details on the tracks as well. So yeah, please go next.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So the before the going on the track details, we have some fun challenges which you can follow. We will also announce this on the Google, like on the Discord server as well. But yeah, so this is from the GitHub. So you have to just recreate. I hope all of you know about Mona Cat. If not, like do let me know. We will definitely share some pictures. So the Mona Cat is like the mascot of GitHub, of course, and then we just you just need to recreate the Mona Octocat in the Ghibli style, which is one of the trendy thing which is going on across the internet, like Twitter. And of course, I know that there are high chances that your AI might not be compatible, or your internet might not be compatible enough to generate that picture, and that's completely fine. You can skip the challenge, but yeah, you can try your best to participate in it. Make sure to tag Hack4Bengal and GitHub Education team. And then here are some hashtags like H4VS4 and Hack4Bengal. So make sure to put it and like do participate in the yeah hackathon. Yeah, next is Hack4Bengal giveaway. Of course, like post your hackathon setup pick again. We are not able to see you where you are working from. But yeah, we would love to see you over there. So this is a competition from our end. We are having some exclusive giveaway from Hack4Bengal team, and the previous one will be the from GitHub Education team. We will have some exclusive GitHub swag, which might not be like available for everyone, and it's completely exclusively available for the winner, which will be winning that prize. And this is for from Hack4Bengal, like this particular giveaway. So we will be having some exclusive swags for not for everyone. Again, those who will win. We just want to see your pic of your workstation, like how it's going, what you're doing, and where you're doing from, where you're hacking from. So maybe you're working together with a team, or maybe working solo, or whatever you're doing. You're working from your home. You can always go on Twitter and like just post about it. You can tag us, tag Hack4Bengal, and put this mandatorily put this hashtag. And yeah, we are really and super good to go ahead. Next. All right. Now the most exciting part, like like we don't wanted to keep any track, but yeah, we are very like we had some generous partners who love to keep their track, and I would love to talk more about it. And that's one of the important thing why we are here today. Like, yeah, next. So this is like Pharaoh's track, like where we kept $300 in the prize pool, but beyond this, like we have an hackathon which is already hosted by Feroz, where we have a prize pool of $300,000, which is a lot. I will share the all the details right away, like where you will find all the details and how you will proceed for building. And if you need any help, you can always reach out to us on the Discord, and we will help you to connect with mentors or anyone who need help. Give me a sec. Let me share my screen as well.
Yeah, sure.
Uh, Shubham, is my screen visible? I think it needs to be added
Yes,
in
it
the
is. Yes,
stage.
it
No,
is.
no.
It is. It's
Okay,
visible.
cool. Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. Thanks. So next, like, yeah, this is our hackathon page. Most of you already know. And then you will find the price breakdown here. Just go to the price details. You will find here. Go to the Feroz track, okay? So basically, this track is particularly for the best build on Feroz. So Feroz is an L1 chain, a blockchain where you have to build and deploy your project. So you will find most of the things here. Like these are some judging criteria. So project must be created during the hackathon period, which is 48 hours to be eligible for this $300. Okay. To understand the requirements in a better way or check the idea bank, you can go to this particular link, which I have already linked to this link to the doc or the sorry project section, price section. So you can always check that. Then mandatory dual submission. What does this mean? Is like we have another hackathon going. Give me a sec. Let me open that page as well. My internet. Hmm. Give me a second. Okay. I'm audible, right? I think
Yeah,
this.
you are. Yes.
Not sure why I'm not able to open the website. Okay, whatever. All right, I'm showing the website very soon. But yeah, for now, the what does dual submission mean? Is like whatever you're building in the Pharaoh's track, you have to submit that in this particular hackathon as well, which is like Pharaoh's Builder Basecamp. I will share the details soon. Like the URL is already attached, so you can always check it here. And you will be eligible for the 300K prize pool as well, apart from the $300. This $300 completely for Hack4Bengal, but this 300K prize pool is for the global hackathon, which is already going on. So make sure to build and participate in it. If you are short on the resources, on the learning material, we have added all the resources here. You can learn about Feras here. You can claim test tokens from this particular faucet. Then there are, like if you are writing your smart contract for the first time, there are some guides already attached on this particular, resource section. You will find all the details over here. Dev docs, dev onboarding page, if you need help with API. And then also we have the Telegram group of Feroz. If you really need any specific technical help, you can always, drop the message over there. And I think, yeah, this is pretty much. Apart from this, we have an idea bank. I tried to open the website. Let me check again. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I got it. Cool. Uh, is my new tab is visible? Good. All right.
Yes, yes, it is.
So yeah, awesome. So this is the builder base camp where we have a prize pool of $300,000. You can always check the details over here for further. And here's the idea bank. If someone is like lacking idea or still not able to finalize the idea, you can check this idea list where we have the like the idea bank for DeFi track, for RWA track, for tooling and infra track, innovation track, and stuff like that. Again, nothing is like these are like a bit high end like ideas or something like that. You can always prefer to skip it as well. That's completely up to you if you want to build and participate in that hackathon as well. But the condition for participating in Hack for Bengal and and being qualifying for that particular track, you have to submit the project on that hackathon as well. You can just create a project here. You can submit the same project on that hackathon as well. It will take 2-3 clicks extra, and you are good to go. For the submission part, I will show some demo like how you can do it. Like we have some guides as well, which you can follow simply. And the next is for Starknet. So for Starknet, we have a price pool of $200, like where we will be dividing it to $100 each team. The like top two teams will be selected. So same criteria for it as well. We have the hacker for Starknet. We have the hackathon already live here. Let me show you. Yeah, this is the Starknet hackathon, which is already live. You can check, and but it's not open for submission yet, so you can simply register and you can participate in Hack for Bengal. We don't need anything else, at least for now. uh, Cool. I think this is pretty much for Starknet. And for Starknet, just to give you the heads up that we recently hosted that session. We will attach this session in the resource section as well. I hope it's updated in the YouTube already. So basically, you might have already attended yesterday the workshop for the Starknet. If you have not attended, that's also fine. Like you can always follow the documentation. It's already attached in the resource section of the hackathon of Hack for Bengal. So you will find the faucet here, you will find the tools, SDKs, whatever you need. If after going through this, if you are still stuck, do let us know on our Discord server. We would love to help you and like connect you with the exact person who can help you in a better way. Or if I can help or we can help, we will definitely help you on that part. Okay. I hope this particular tracks thing is clear. I will wait for a minute for everyone if you have any doubts or questions. Okay. If you have any question, would love to have. Within 48 hours, we have to make and submit, right? Yes, correct. You have to make project and submit. Again, for the blockchain projects, I know like it's not completely possible to build projects from scratch and complete it. So that's completely fine. Whatever you build, just make sure to build it from scratch, because if we caught that it's like built beforehand or you have built previously, or like it's an old project and we caught it, and we will completely disqualify you. Okay. So don't try to participate in this hackathon if you want to if you're planning some malfunction or like malpractices, because again it's a community hackathon and we want you to participate properly with proper way in a proper way, so that everyone feel it as fair chance for everyone. So yeah, don't don't do that those things. Yeah, we need to submit. Let me go through the question one by one before we skip to the next slide. 48 hours I answered already. We need to submit any PPT. Yeah, I will highly recommend you to go for the video rather than PPT. Again, we usually not prefer to, if you are like, we don't have any showcasing thing here, but if we usually have showcase thing, then you should have PPT. But for the virtual hackathon or the IR hackathon, make sure to, okay. So make sure to have the, what I say. Make sure to have the video, max 2-3 minutes, not go beyond that. So as whenever we are doing the virtual judging, we will make sure to check the video if it's working. And also I will highly recommend you to deploy your project like any Versal or like any other platform you feel comfortable with. Just like deploy it and like put the live link, which will help you to win in a better way. So yeah, if you are trying to use some open source code or AI, that's completely up to you. But if it's an open source project, make sure to respect the licensing and make sure to sorry, make sure to give the credits to them. That's it. We need to submit. Yeah, you have to submit code of like on GitHub. Like make sure to document GitHub properly, because last year we saw that there are some winning projects which have not followed the documentation properly. Documentation means like just follow the normal commit and stuff like that. If we find that there is some malpractices over there, we may disqualify you as well. So track winners will also get selected. Yeah, of course, track winners get selected for the offline round. In online hacks for hardware projects, how they submit. Uh, it's mostly like you can definitely submit. Just create a video. See, think yourself as a judge. We would love to judge those hardware projects as well. Think yourself as a judge, and then make the video properly so that judge can actually judge the project and give you the required scores. But again, it's up to the judges. But yeah, we will try our level best to like include everything. So yeah, we are completely we are open for the hardware solutions as well. Do you need to represent anything in any meeting? No, we don't have anything, Siraj, like that. You just have to submit. So make sure to upload the video. So video is the only thing which we will be having, so that judges will comfortably judge your project, as we are not having some IRL interactions. Yeah, we need to submit code and short video, right? Yeah, yeah, 2 3 minute
Also,
video
Manish, on
and like
that
the
part,
code.
did you
Mhm.
mention the other one, the other track? Did you mention that?
Yeah, Starknet, right? Yeah, I did. I did.
Mentioned, right? Okay, cool, cool.
Yeah, I did Ferrous and Starknet work. Yeah. Can we use API wrapper in our project? You can use anything. You just make sure to mention it. And until and unless it's not, like, and give the credit if it's open source code. Until and unless it's harming or like violating any of our rules. Yeah, it's really good. We need to submit the code. Can we use commercial? Yeah, you can use. Of course, you can use. If you're paying, if you're using your credit card, then you are completely welcome to use commercial APIs as well. We don't mind at all. Will you check timeline of GitHub as in we code offline, then commit all at once? Uh yeah, like commit all at once. Like you can commit locally as well, right? Just push at once. That's fine. But committing should be going parallelly, I believe, right?
Manish,
Committing should be
what I think
regularly.
is,
Yeah,
so we can highlight the doubts and then maybe let's say post it one by one.
yeah,
Amandeep
sure,
can do
sure, sure.
that. Yes,
Yeah.
Amandeep, go ahead
Cool,
with
cool.
that. Yeah, here we have the questions.
Yeah, you can do that. Can we have hardware plus software? Yeah, you can definitely like just make sure to make the videos likewise that judges can judge the projects. That's it. Next. Is there any specific project title and description there where which we are going to build in 48? We don't have that. You have to finalize your own project. Like we don't have like particular problem statement for anyone. We do have 2 tracks, but again, it's completely optional if you want to build on that. On top of that, if you are not comfortable with blockings, that's completely fine. You can build any problem, any solution you want, and it's completely fine, and it's completely on you. So that's completely good. Yeah, you can decide on your title and project description. Is there any theme or any tech stack? No, there is nothing. Like you can do open innovation. You can do whatever you want. We just have 2 additional tracks. If like see if from our side, from Hack4Bengal side, we don't have any prize pool, but we have 2 of our track sponsors who are giving some prizes. We are just hosting it for as a qualifier round, but they are keeping some track as well. There are some bounties, so you can participate in it as well if you feel, and if you're not, it's completely optional. You can always go for open innovation and decide what you want to build. Yeah.
There is a prize from our side also. By the way, there's a prize is that you get to the offline hackathon, a ticket to the
Yeah.
offline hackathon directly.
Yeah. That's more, like more precious than anything. Yeah.
Yes,
It's easy to get $100, but it's not easy to get in as a participant. This is what you're trying to say. Okay. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
we'll talk
actually
about
true.
that later.
Like last, yeah, this is actually true. Like last year we had struggled a lot. Apart from participant, we struggled as well to finalize those 450 to 500 participants from 6,000 applicants. Yeah. But yeah, it is what it is. Is it worth it to submit the minimalist working project to come with a complete front end? It is. Again, it's a competition, right? It's a hackathon where the judges will judge the project on the basis of what you build. And if someone builds better than you, that then they will have better chances to win. But yeah, that's complete. I understand. Like in 48 hours, there is no chances to finish the project within 48 hours. But but while participating in hackathon, I know that today into at least with AI we can build projects within hours, few hours, right from back end, front end, and everything. So you can definitely use some good AI. Of course, ChatGPT, Cloud, and now Cursor AI. These are some really good things which you can go for if you want to finish your project. Finish your project, not finish like, but yeah, you can get a better version of that. Yeah. What can 10? Yeah, you can. You're most welcome. Like last year, last to last year as well, we have some high school students. Like until and unless you are a student, we are most welcome you. Just if it's IRL
Online
hackathon,
hackathon, there's
for
no
virtual it's
limitation to
fine.
it. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. For the IRL ones, we just want your parents' NOC if you're under 18. But rest, that's the only thing we look for. But rest, we are really good to go. Next
Any
question:
more questions, Amandeep? Yes.
what will be full working project
Working
video?
project video.
Okay. Okay. So let me tell you like how you can draft your video. Maybe I can drop some text or something. So basically, first talk about what you are building, why you are building, what is the particular problem statement you are trying to solve, and then next go for the demo. That how you are approaching the particular problem statement and like how you're solving through your solution, and the final will be the tech stack you use and your future plans. Try to like accommodate those things within 2 to 3 minutes max, and you are really good to go. That's the full working video. You don't want anything else. Like demo will be done within 30 to 40 seconds max, or max 1 minute, not more than that, and rest 2 minute use it for like I've given you the proper bifurcation. You can start video, how you can start and end video. So you can do like that, and you were really good to go. Next question. We have to submit video full working project. Yeah, you have to. I think we answered this.
Yes. When they pick up the doubts or pick up the questions which are more unique and which have not been also
Yeah.
already answered.
Can we? Yeah, up to you. Yeah, for sure. Like we have really good judges for that as well. So again, you are a dev. You can decide what you want to build. Just how you will present will decide if you are winning or not. Yeah.
Makes sense.
If we build the same project both online, no, actually not. So you can build one project for virtual round. So for every round, we have some unique. You have to have a unique project. You are not allowed to continue same project. Yeah. As the online hackathon. Yeah, hackathon will start. Like registration is still going on. The reason being it's a virtual hackathon. We don't need to manage any logistics, and it will be closed very soon. But yeah, hackathon is already will be starting on 2 p.m. sharp, and you can start building and submit your project after 2 p.m. onwards. Yeah, we are planning to build something that needs data from specific places. Since getting real databases in time might not be possible, we will some real world data along with a lot of. Didn't got this question. We will use some real world data
I think what
along
he's
with a
trying to
lot.
say is that he'll use some real world data with a made up data. So the data might not be accurate. The project must be accurate.
Yeah,
The data
that's
can also
fine.
be made
That's
up.
fine.
Yeah.
Again, you're building
Data can be
MVP,
fetched from
not
data
the.
as well.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You are building an MVP, so it's completely fine. When and
Yeah,
where
only thing
offline?
is, like,
Okay.
if you are building a just one pointer there on the last question from others. Like if you are building some machine learning project, don't use any made up data where you can achieve 100% accuracy. Then that would be misjudged. Yeah,
Makes sense.
that's fine.
Makes sense. When and where is the offline hackathon start? We have time, right? So
It will happen in India.
we can
It will
definitely
happen in
announce.
India
Yeah,
itself.
it will happen in. Okay, I
Eastern
can
India,
answer better. Like it will happen in Kolkata.
yeah,
That's
Eastern
the
Yes.
India.
most precise answer I can give you. Can you please provide idea how many team will do? It depends on the project submission we receive actually. Yeah, and the number of teams we actually going to submit the project. As of now, we have around 2,000 or 2,200 registration, I believe, right? So let's see how many projects we actually get. Like if it's like 100, 200, and depends on the quality of the project as well. So that's why
It
we
will
have
be
not
announced on
specified any
socials itself.
numbers.
Yeah,
Yeah, it will be announced soon.
Next. Should we host our product better chance? Yeah, of course, for sure. Go for it. Like maybe use Versal or something like that and host it so that it's easier for judges. Like whatever you are doing, like if you're making things easier for judges, there is a higher chance. It's just like exam, if your writing is good, the teacher have the edge to read your answer, right? I was the worst at my writing, so I won't uh, give much comment, but yeah, that's how it works. You have to जो दिखता है वही बिकता है, so that's very usual thing.
yeah. Just the fact that when judges see the projects, like you can always hard code and do the same thing in the demo. But when you do the actual Versal hosting or any Netlify or any other hosting sites, then rather than checking the video, they can first check out the live URL that is there, and from there they can have an
True
idea
that.
of the project and they can, yeah. go ahead with the demo video.
So, like ideally, what we consider as a best project, the project which can explain from the UI itself, like which can, like
Exactly.
when we check the live URL, if we check and we are able to understand what you have built, then you succeed or at least win the judge, if not the
Yeah.
hackathon. So even they don't need to check the video at that case. Yeah.
Yeah. What problem you're
Yeah.
solving
Please.
should be directly in the face of the website. So can we join
Yeah,
in?
yeah. So
Yeah.
not now. Like whenever when you are trying to submit the project, while submitting, you have an option to create a team or join a team. So don't worry, you will be able to do while submitting your project. So no worries on that
So
part.
it's a request for each and every one of you. Please go through hack4bengal.tech/FAQs. Our team members have put a lot of effort in the FAQs. You need to read those before asking any questions. So you need to go through each and everything, whichever is written in the Discord as well as in the FAQ section. Most of your questions which you are asking is already answered. Sir, can we join? Is it if we have a bigger idea, it's impossible to finish within 48 hours. So can we add?
Yeah,
Anyone would like
that's
to take
fine.
it?
That's fine. So you
Yeah.
can, like either create some roadmap or like some structure, like which judges can feel good or like judges can see that you actually put 48 hours. That you have to show that you are able to finish that project as well. So the confidence you have to show to the judges. That's it. Through your video or through your PPT, whatever you are building or whatever you are submitting. I saw projects where by just submitting a couple of docs with some roadmaps, wireframes, and they win some hackathon. So that's completely on you how you're presenting. So the thing is, everything is about presenting how you present yourself, how you present your projects. That's it.
Yeah, just the thing
But
is like
it's
anything
saying that,
as Manish mentioned, yeah, any documentation, wireframe, and any project you see, the main part is are you solving the problem? Whatever you're submitting, if your solution is mentioned there properly, maybe in wireframe, maybe in another video or something, it should be fine.
Makes sense.
yeah, yeah, you can definitely use. Just make sure to mention about that this particular is a pre-trained models because anyway they just will catch it.
The credits matter. You need to give credit to the creator.
Okay, can we create a team together and comment together and push a single link to GitHub? How do I create the team? I don't understand it in detail. See, you are talking about GitHub or talking about hackathon. Like you can collaborate on the same repository and people can commit on their own local system and they can push one by one and that's completely fine. That's
Yeah, I
how
guess
actual
the
GitHub
question
works.
is, I guess I got the question. No, so basically,
Mhm.
I guess you are asking ki like all if everyone has to push and everyone's commit should be there. No, the GitHub repository and the
That's fine.
project
Yeah.
work should start from the hackathon time. It's fine. You can push the whole project at once, but it is better to have multiple commits and show the progress in the GitHub. And it is fine if
Yep.
any one team leader can push or everyone can push together. It is up to you. And how do I
Yeah,
create the
that's fine.
team?
See,
Manish just
pushing is
mentioned.
yeah.
Yeah. Manish just mentioned
Pushing
like
is fine.
while
Yeah.
submitting, you can see the option to create the team or you can join the team, and everything is written under hack4bengal.tech/FAQ Discord everywhere.
Any more questions? Will we get this? Yeah, we will give it. Yeah, we will
Yeah,
giving e-certificates.
If you have at least submitted. People who have
Yeah.
not submitted won't definitely get yes.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. No. Oh my God. Okay.
Oh yeah.
All the best for your 5 team
ChatGPT
members
will be
team.
disqualified.
Yeah.
It should keep out because it's common in every team.
Don't mention it exclusively.
Yeah.
वो सबके टीम से खेलता है.
I guess Manish, someone has some problem with the public devnet of Pharaoh's faucet. Jimmy Bhattacharya
Let me
mentioned.
check.
Yeah,
See, there's
137. There is a comment. If you
Faro's
can,
where
faucet
is
is
this?
showing some error.
yeah, Pharaoh's
So,
faucet.
can
Mandeep,
you
if you
drop
can
it in
highlight this.
the Discord? Discord. Drop it in the Discord, and I will check and help you. Or just give me your wallet address. I will give some tokens to you. That's not an yeah. Now, what else? Do we have any more questions?
Yeah, there are a lot.
If there are a lot, why I'm
Yeah.
not seeing in this?
Mandeep, do something.
Highlight the question from Parthiv.
Okay. The documentation that you mentioned with GitHub repo can they yeah, that's completely
That's
fine.
the
README
reason.
should
Yeah.
have like decent details, and that's really good. Documentation means like yeah, basic details of your project. Do some proper commits. That's it. Like that's a basic. It's used for us to judge if the project is actually built within 48 hours or not. So that's it. Like it's basically for due diligence. Like usually you still fill the all the details in the hackathon submission as well, right? There we have title, description, and stuff like that. So that's completely fine. Yeah. Can I code on the
No.
same project in offline rounds? I mean, if I was no, actually not. You cannot. So for offline, you have to build another project from scratch during that time frame.
And another few pointers of judging, basically, let's say in GitHub, if you create the project, let's say today the hackathon starts and yesterday there is a repo that was there and yesterday you made a commit, and then from today onwards you started, no, that also be considered as disqualified. You have to create the thing from scratch from today, as Manish mentioned, both in online and both in offline also.
Good.
So Mandeep, let's wrap up the questions real quick. It's already been 40 minutes. The hackathon starts in another 20 minutes. So let's take some few
Yeah.
more questions and then let the hack begin.
Yeah. So I have been making a website for the hackathon from 3 days. Don't
Sorry.
do this. Don't do this. Okay. Tell me your project name.
We don't know your name, so let's forget what happened.
Yeah. So the thing is, you are not allowed to submit any previous project. If we able to check that if this project is built 3 days back or started 3 days back, we will disqualify you. So it's highly recommended to not doing that beforehand. The rule of the hackathon is you have to build anything or whatever you are trying to build like within that particular time frame. Not
That's
before
the
that,
sole
not after
purpose
that.
of keeping a hackathon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. It's fine. Like there are hackathons who accepts, but we don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can in 20 minutes. You can start.
Yeah.
Get set,
Yes.
go.
Each minute counts.
Can we create the repo now?
Any last
Better to create the
questions?
repo at 2 p.m.
Tell everyone upload the project in
Tell
Hack4Bengal of team. What does this mean?
Okay.
That's a very good question, but we don't have
ev-
answer to that question.
tell everyone upload the project. No. Yeah, so I got the question. So only team lead who creates the team, they will able to upload the project, and rest they can just join the team, and then it will also show them that the project is updated or uploaded.
Again, one submission per team. Don't try to make multiple submissions.
You will be disqualified. We will choose the worst submission. Any special roles for evangelists during this hackathon? Yeah, do participate and win the hackathon.
Top 3 evangelists
That's the
get to
role
see
we.
us in the offline hackathons.
Yeah. Can you please clarify the submission procedure? Uh, uh, okay. All right. Let me try. I think Hack for Bengal is not on, right? The submission is not yet on, right? Subham?
Not yet. No.
Not yet.
Okay. Cool. Let me try on different hackathon, okay? Let me do this live. Okay. Everyone on my screen on count of. I'm doing the submission on Feroz, okay? Can you see the screen? Subham, is it
Yes,
visible?
we can. Yes.
Cool.
Visible.
After registration, when once the submission is live, you will be able to see the start submit button. Okay, just click on start submit button, and you will find this page. There is just one page. Okay, in the submission button, there is just one page, like where you have to ask. These are some test projects which I have already created. I will create another one. So you have to you will get an option to create new project. Just go there. Oh, yeah, it's back. Okay. So you will see this particular section. There is an option to create project or join team. Okay. You just have to click on create project. As I am considering myself as a team lead, so I am writing it H4B test project. Okay. Now create project. I will write create.
Too much
Hmm.
pressure.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Excitement is
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. So okay. Now what you have to do, you have to put small intro like testing project. Okay. So small intro like just like one liner, which is consists of 200 character max, and then update the. So you can see this counter is going on right parallelly. So I will let you know what it does actually. And now you have to update the logo. You can pick anything. For now, I am picking whatever I got in the logo. Uh, uh, why I'm not getting? Okay, I got a Hack4Bengal logo. I will update it here. OMG, what happened? Okay, होता रहता.
बड़े बड़े हैकर्स में
Okay,
छोटी
we are
छोटी
back.
गलतियां होती रहती हैं.
We are back. We are so back. Okay, good. Now we are done here till here. Okay. Now what you have to do, you can upload the demo video. For demo video, you can either upload directly here or go for the link and put an URL. Okay, YouTube URL or Google Drive URLs. For now, I'm just using dropping a test URL and okay, okay. Why it's happening?
Okay. Excitement, yeah, it can't handle the pressure of excitement. So many participants trying to hit the same website at the same time might be
Ah,
time
okay.
for some maintenance work.
I feel so. Ah, it's back. Okay. Okay, we are rug live. Okay, cool. So can you see the points are getting like increased like whenever we are filling a section. Now the next is GitHub. I can just put a sample GitHub. Then you can put the description, the brief description, what you have built, how you build, and stuff like that. Just fill it out. Next is progress during hackathon. Whatever you did during hackathon, just put it. Then pick some tech stack, whatever it is. Like yeah, you can see that it's the score is 70, right? Whenever it's 70 or above, you have an option to submit the project, but you can still check if there is anything which you want to fill. If there is nothing, like you can skip connect wallet, you can skip funding status, you can skip state, add sector, but you can always choose if you want, but you can skip as well. You will find like some tracks option here, that if it's for overall price or for the for the Peros or stock. Okay, so once you are done with this thing, you will simply go to save. Okay, yeah. Before that, you can also help your team to join with this invite link. If like there is an, you remember there's an option while I was creating a project to join a team as well. So if you click on join a team, they will ask for the invite link, and you can share this invite link to your friend and simply click on save edit, and you are supposed to done, but I think it's crashed again. Uh, this is the live.
It will work.
Okay,
It will work in something.
yeah, it's working
Yes,
now.
there we go.
Okay. Save edit. Okay, project is updated. Now we will simply go back. Save it. Uh, you can go to my hackathon section. Ah, I'm not sure why it's happening. This
Yeah,
is
so
bad.
basically you got the idea, right? You create the project and then you add the project over there and click on save.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah. So
Not much
just
of a
go to my.
technical issue. It will be fixed real soon.
Yeah, you just have to go to my hackathon section, okay? And in that, like
Yeah.
I've tried on like Feroz, right? Just go to start submission, and then you will find your project which you have created, H4B test. If the score is more than 70, you will automatically have this button, else it will show incomplete project, and you have to finish all the options, and then simply click on H4B whatever your project name, and then this particular thing won't be coming to you, but I'm just putting it default, and select the particular track which you are applying for, and then click on submit button. That's it, and you are good to go. Okay, I hope that answers your question how its submission works. And also I will share a documentation which you can follow if you forgot something, and even if things if you even if fail to understand anything on the documentation, or after this meeting as well, after this call as well, like I will help you to do that. I will help you to work on that. Yeah, is in the project planning, we might need two repos on front and back end. Can we submit both? Usually we need to merge it, but yeah, if you feel that there is some live links or anything which you wanted to add, but you are not able to, there is no option to add, you can go and put it in the description. Description follows the, markdown markdown syntax, so you can update it. Yeah. Video length. What should we mention? Should we go give this demo video? Should we make timeline? That what problems you're facing here? No, it's up to you how you're planning to create the video. It's like video length should be around 2 to 3 minutes max, not beyond that. Do we need to upload MVP? It's better to put this MVP link or Vercel link, whatever you have, any live link on the description section, and video should be in the video section. Video is mandatory, live link is not, but I will highly recommend if you can update the live link as well. That will give you an edge, to win. Yeah. What wallet I have to add? Is it? No, it's not mandatory. As I said, if you're crossing these 70 points, you are good to submit the project. Yeah. It's not mandatory to put any wallet and stuff. You can skip that.
Okay, I guess too many questions. For any more questions, you can head over to our Discord and keep on chatting, keep on tagging, keep on asking questions. We have 10 minutes, and in 10 minutes the hackathon starts. So head over to hack4bengal.tech/discord and join the Discord server. And also, the registration starts real soon. Make sure you register and make the best out of this 48 hours. And let's see in the offline hackathon.
All the best. Let's begin.
All the best,
Can we have
everyone.
a round of applause? Virtual round of
Yes.
applause.
Very good. Mine is a noise
Awesome,
cancellation
everyone.
mic. Yeah, but no worries.
Cool. All right. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for joining. To be precise, 9 minutes left, and see you soon on the Discord. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Have a nice day.